Hello viewers. First off, I'd just like to say sorry for taking extremely long to make this video. I've just been really lazy. Sorry about that. But anyways, let's go with the video. In this video, we're going to cover Darius. It'll be split up into part 1 and part 2. This video is to develop your understanding of, well, the Dunk Master himself. However, this is an advanced guide, so make sure you watch those basic guides before this, or else it just won't make sense. I mean, come on, think about it. In part 1, we'll go over the techniques, runes, masteries, and items for a good Darius. As of part 2, we're going to do the same thing, but for a mastered Darius as such. The purpose of part 1 is to make sure you know the fundamentals so that the advanced part doesn't sound like gibberish. If you're a Darius main, you should know everything, and I mean everything, in part 1. So what do you need to know to be considered good as Darius in terms of mechanics? You need to know how to execute combos. There are two combos. Combo 1, which is better for burst, is auto attack W, Q, auto attack. That's because there's an animation cancel. Combo 2, which is better for an extended fight, is auto attack Q, auto attack W. It's better for like extended fights because you end up slowing them, and it's better if you have Iceborne, because after your Q you can auto attack the Iceborne proc. Yeah. You need to make use of your E as CC in duels. So like the best example I can give you is if you're playing against Riven, you want to pull her as she does her third Q. Like that. She basically does nothing. You also need to keep track of how much damage your ultimate does, because it can determine if you can kill a fleeing target. If the enemy AD is at 1020 HP, and you have a second damage item at level 16, you should be really comfortable with just pressing R and they're gonna be executed. It's a lot better because like that you spend less time pressing W and then R because they have time to flash. It's annoying. Note that you can flash in your Q animation for surprise. E has a cast time, so you can flash E, not E flash. Don't do anything noob-like. One thing that you may have missed is that if you're getting Titanic, you can use the Tiamat active under the animation of your Q. That it's instant wave clear. But once you get Titanic Hydra, you can't activate it under your Q animation because it only happens on auto attacks. Darius is just like Juggernauts and certain fighters. He has many stun buffering abilities. His Q windup can't be stopped. W can only be cancelled if they flash at the right time. His E can't be cancelled, and most importantly, when free-casted, but you take CC, the damage from your ult should still go off. This is why, if you're chasing someone like TF and he wants to gold card you, as soon as you see his feet stop, you cast E. Like that, once he throws the gold card, you should get the pull off just in time. You should also note that people can't flash away from your ult since it's targetable. However, if they flash out of vision, there's a 50-50 chance that the damage goes off or not. I'm not really too sure, because I don't know if it's a bug, but if you apply 5 stacks on someone and then they're dead, but like they're on the tower or something, like out of your normal vision, you get a glimpse of vision just to check how much HP they have. Who knows, maybe it's Riot trying to add some sort of disrespect. As I said about Titanic Hydra, it's a very good item just because you can add it to your combos, to your 4-5 stack combo. Some of the spells you can choose between 4. Flash every game. TP, Ghost, and Ignite are the other 3 optionals. TP is good for like roaming and stuff like that. Ghost is good mostly for team fights. Ignite is really good for dueling and stuff like that. But you are much more prone to kiting, which is why Ghost and TP are much better options. As for runes, you want 80 reds, 80 quints, armor yellows, and MR blues. Quints can be traded for attack speed. If you want to get some cooldown per level blues, you can do that as well. That shouldn't matter too much. As for masteries, you're going for 0, 12, 18, and you're looking for grasp. As for item builds, you should start with Doran's shield or blade. Butt cleaver should be your 1 damage item, then you're going into full tank. If you feel like it, if you think it's the right thing to do, then you can get Titanic if you're steamrolling, but only if you're steamrolling. And the last thing I might need to say is you need to end the game in less than 30 minutes, or else you just get outscaled by everybody else. Now, I just want you to know that this is a standard setup and build. This is just standard. If you're an experienced Darius, you probably should be familiar with this setup. You should know all of this. This is what Riot thinks Darius is. And I think, yeah, that's part 1. That should be it. If there's something you don't know, there you go. I told you. Now for part 2, it's gonna be things that you probably don't know. Even if you think you know everything about Darius, you probably don't know anything that I'm about to tell you. And just so I prove to you that there are things that you absolutely don't know about Darius, then please check this clip.